Okay, legends, welcome back to the channel with another Etheria restart video. Now, the new character, Yeli, the new animus, dropped into the game, and she's a constant, as we expected. And she looks amazing. I watched the whole video, and I saw the kits. I didn't take a deep dive into them. I just heard what they were saying and how they're presented. And because I don't want to waste your time and redo the whole video. So we're gonna go and check the skills, and hopefully we'll understand something. Let's go step by step, and we're gonna pause at her skills and talk about them. So here we go. Okay, she looks beautiful, to be honest. Union, alright. Okay, basically her stats. She's low on speed. She has... Okay, defense. This is maxed. Okay, maxed dupes. So crit rate 10%. Basically, she has 0% at the start because you get it from dupes, the 10%. So she starts with 0 crit damage. Also, she starts with 150 like everybody else. No effect accuracy, no effect resistance. You want her substats on effect accuracy. What I heard that she does defense break, right? Decent HP, but this is max dupe. Again, you need to understand that she gets 5%. HP, attack, and what is it? Defense, 5% at one dupe. At maximum dupe, she get 10% or reduction to damage in PvP and in everything, and boost 10% in everything. So this is max dupe, 6 stars, fully built on her passives, defense, and single target. It means she's gonna get stats from like effect accuracy, increase in attack, increase in HP, increase in defense from upgrading her prowess. Okay, you need to understand that. Plus she's having a shell, so this is not full naked Yeli. Still, she's very low on speed. Holy shit. All right, so they're playing her on momentum here. Not bad, actually, but she does only one debuff. Unless you're playing her with many other characters, like with a gazillion characters, right? So these momentum shenanigans work when you have a full team of debuffers to one-shot. And they have Fury Edge on her for crit rate and crit damage, which is nice. Battle Will, which is another option if you want to build her with Battle Will. Probably the shell that they have a Swift Rush, because there's 3 Swift Rush. If they had 3 Battle Will there, and 3 Momentum, and a 3 Fury Edge, she would be on Battle Will as well. So she will follow up with Battle Will with 20% chance. Now, I don't know how good Battle Will... I mean, in my opinion, it's bad to build such character on Battle Will. Imagine putting Rosa on Battle Will. You're just gonna waste something like Harvest, something like Fury, right? And put Battle Will, because they already follow up. Now, who does need follow up? Somebody that does a debuff on their first skill. Her first skill, so far, what I know, does not do any kind of debuffs, right? So somebody like Battle Will on Messiah, why it works? Because he does a debuff with a small chance, of course. Somebody like, if you want to play Shadow Sanya, follow up, she does a debuff. Ditting, follow up, does a debuff. Fangus does a debuff. Obol does a debuff. Even Kraken, you can play him on full speed set with Battle Will. He follow up and these are the defense break, right? So these are the situations that you want to capitalize on. I want to build Kazuyo on a speed set, Kazuyo the Reverie, with a Battle Will. So she gonna go and, like, if I do that, like, single target, and she follows, and I didn't sleep them, she might follow up and sleep them. I do ultimate, and one single target, I want it to sleep, she will follow up with that. So this will be crazy good, right? I don't know, but I feel like it's a wasted on her, because as I read her passive, she doesn't do shit with her passive. Let's go. So here we go, she's maxed. Okay, skill preview.
Skill 1.
Here we go. Skill 1. Let's go back to skill 1. Alright, here we go. Okay, Arrow Spark. So Yeli manipulates arrows, dealing 240% damage to a single enemy. This is good damage, actually, to a single target as a first skill. With each attack having 30% chance to steal 1 buff. Okay, each attack, she does 1 hit, 1 attack, right? And you can go, okay, so you upgrade it to 20% to the 30%. So 10% chance if you don't put any skill ups on the skill. Okay, this is kind of ass. 10% chance. Holy shit, that's low. That's low. I mean, if you get her to 20%, if you max out her first skill and you get 20% effect accuracy by your substat, that's 50-50. Like 50% chance to go and seal a buff. Unless the enemy has a high resistance, it will counter that. It's not only one way, it's two ways. If the enemy has 100% effect resistance, you have here like the 30% will be like garbage, right? Like almost garbage. Like it's like non-existent. But anyway, 30% chance to steal. It means if you follow up as well, you can steal.
Yeli
All right, looking not
damages a
bad.
single enemy with the chance to steal one buff from the target. Skill 2.
Okay, she's soul speed. All right, the passive. Here we go. So after landing a crit hit with an active skill, Yeli has 100% chance to additionally cast Arrow Spark. 100%? Okay, so you see the level. No. Now I remember. Okay. I remember what I wanted to say. 100% chance to cast Arrow Spark one time. Arrow Spark, which is her first skill. On the main target, after each casting, the chance of triggering the next cast reduced 60% of the current chance. This is the most worst, like throwing away a character potential. Just throwing it away. Now, it might be good for PvP, especially if you build her on different sets with different lineups that she can one-shot or help with that. But this is wasted potential on her. You might ask me why, Giga? I mean, 240% on the follow-up. If it says her skill description, like, if it was like, because as I understand here, it starts with 75% to follow up the first time, then goes to 80, 95, 85%, 90, then 100%. They wasted all of the resources, all of the lattice that you want to put, you're wasting it to make her auto-attack once more with a 100% chance on the first time after using your skill. Then your chances will be as normal as before, right? 60% chance to follow up with the previous one. So you hit, you have 100% chance to hit the target. You're gonna hit it again, right? Now, this chance will be 60% of the initial one, of the 100%. You will hit, right? Then 60% of the 60% of what you hit to hit again. Now, that's a lot of follow-up, you might think. And with RNG, if you are lucky, you will go boom, 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 boom with her. Is this enough? I think, and I hope to the God that the devs, like, I will make suggestions, but I hope they read them, because so far they only read the revelation and like did a thumbs up on my suggestion when I did that, or the community manager or whatever they are. I hope that they do skill level 2, increase the chance immediately here to 100%, and give her something like ignore defenses, ignore shields. Put them to sleep. Do something useful. Do not like shaft me. Like this is kind of bullshit. I know this is for Wales, so they pay more money so they can upgrade her so she can follow up with 100% on the first hit. This applies only for the first hit, by the way, guys. So the first hit will go to 100% if you max it out. The next skills, they have nothing to do with this one, right? It's a 60% chance of the 100%. That's your more odds. So it means 60% chance you're gonna have on the next one. For free-to-play players, it will be 75% chance to hit. And if you hit, 60% chance of the 75% chance to hit again. So you go down to something as 43%. Forgive me for the calculation, but I just woke up. So yeah, this is the most garbage passive skill upgrade, not the passive. The passive is okay on its own. The skill upgrade for the passive is the most garbage in the game so far that I've seen. Like this is completely like it's a scam. Like you use your lattice to get the 100%. Why couldn't you give us this character as first of time as 100%? Or the first level up on skill, or the third level up on skill, third level up, fourth level up, increase the attack, increase the defense penetration, gain crit damage boost, something like that. She's not OP, she's completely garbage for me right now.
When Yeli scores a critical hit on the primary target, she follows up with skill 1 as a.
Of course, you're seeing so high numbers of damage because she's max duped here. Prowess super maxed with everything. Like you have 4 lattice on every node, right? So you have 4 lattice. Oh my god, 4 lattice on the ultimate, on the passive, and that's, bro, 12 lattice, golden lattice for one character is too much, in my opinion. to make it like super work. Nah. So ultimate, Yeli purifies all debuffs from self and gains 2-turn crit rate. So this is what I was talking about. She self-purify. You don't want to play anybody that purifies on your lineup. It does not matter if you play or not. She purify herself. She's a selfish unit. She increases, she does the attack, and the only good thing that she does for the team is putting the defense down on everybody else. So she gained 2-turn crit rate up, so 60% she has initially, or 70% what you need to have her initially. With the 30%, that's a 100% crit chance. Then deal 3 hit of 120% damage to all enemies. Then deals 3 hits of 120. Okay, we'll be talking about that soon. With each hit having 35% chance to inflict 2-turn defense on enemies. All right, 3-turn cooldown, or it's a 4-turn. You get it to 3-turn by maxing out her. Again, maxing out her. So increase the damage multiplier to 120 to 110. It was initially 100. So okay, if this is the case, so that deals 3 hits of 120 damage to all enemies. Is it hitting 120 damage to all enemies every hit? Like 3 hits. She's perfect with Revelation, by the way. You need to play her on Revelation. I don't know, but she needs the White Fang to increase her damages. But with Revelation for her ultimate every 3 rounds, it's better on her than the Messiah. Messiah 2 times hit, right? And then you're gonna go 20% chip of true damage. This is 3 times, so 30% remove of true damage. This will be, we need to test a lot of builds on her. I don't think I'm gonna reroll a new account to have her just to test her for you guys. I'm gonna play that account for like a week, put every lattice on her and show you if she works or not. She needs a Lily. 100% she needs a Lily. Either a Lily, because if you play her with Lily, whoever, I have Lily, so she would be broken with Lily. Why? Tell me why. If you give her twin trick with Lily, you auto attack with Lily, right? She goes and auto attack again. If she lands a crit, she auto attack again, 100%. If you max out her passive, and a 60% chance to auto attack again, because she used her skill. Skill 1 is considered a skill. So with Lily, you have more odds for yeah. She will be crazy good for bosses. Crazy good for bosses. For PvP, she will be super good, but nah, Hoyan is still superior. Hoyan is superior to her in everything. Everything. This is for bossing good. Hoyan for one shot, she's better in my opinion. I don't know, roast me in the comments. In PvP, Hoyan is much better. Like she revives, she doesn't let you revive. She doesn't die unless you ignore passes with Born. If you see Hoyan, you play Born or Messiah, she's garbage. They go through her passive. Anyway, Revelation might be great for her. White Fang is also nice. Count is perfect because Count will give her the attack boost before she does that. I don't know if the follow-up attacks counts for count. Counts for count. If they add up or if you still get the damage boost, the attack boost from Count Shell to go and do the follow-up. We need to test a lot of shit on her. Okay, let me check the 3 hit how it looks.
From herself and grants
okay.
For 2 turns. Then she attacks all
Good
enemies, inflicting damage 3 times. Each attack can apply defense down for 2 turns.
Okay, 3 times she does 120%.
Strategically weakens enemy defenses while boosting
okay, 3 times.
After attaining
yep,
a
she's a great nuker. She's a great nuker. Totally, I'm gonna play her with Revelation. Fuck White Fang. Bro, are you joking? Every ultimate, you just chip 30% of their HP. More, 36% of their HP. Etheria restart? Okay, let's finish it here. Okay, so basically my thoughts on her, okay? Everything about her looks nice except for her passive. In my opinion, it's a wasted potential, right? Where is it? Here we go. Wasted potential, completely wasted potential. I mean, why didn't you give us the chance, except like instead of maxing it like on level 2 or level 3, make it like 80% to 100%, right? Or 90% to 100%, or keep it at 80% as maximum or 90% as maximum to level 3. Give us something like gains a crit damage buff, ignores defenses, 30% of defenses or 20% of defenses on level 5, or gets lifesteal of 10% on after casting skills. Like, you could have made her broken, or maybe reduce the cooldown of her ultimate if she successfully do 2 follow-ups, or reduces either the ultimate skill or her echo skill or her the shell skill after 2 successful follow-ups. Like, you can make her broken and sell more money, like sell her, get more money for a character like that, in my opinion. But to waste all of her resources for lattices to get her to 100% is wasted. Now, I know, I understand, for the follow-up, for the more consistency, you need to upgrade her to 100%, because 60% of the 100% is 60%, then 60% of the 60% you're gonna get. While if it was like 90%, 60% of the 90%, then 60% of whatever the 90% got you, which will be something at like 50% or 52%, which is, yeah, it's much better. But you can give us like level 2 increase by 85, level 5, level 3 increase by 100%. So, because it's so much bad to get so much lattices like that. I mean, you need to spend a lot of money then. I always say in the game, I always say with the releases of any new game, the first a broken unit that you want to send to the players, it determines the game if it's aggressively pay to win or aggressively free to play. All right? Aggressively. This is what I understand. This character looks like it needs every single lattice. You need to max out her ultimate, passive, and her first skill for her to be good. Okay? Whoever gonna go and like, no, Pika, I disagree, or wait until we release her. She's gonna be shit, trash, until you max her out with all of the things that she have. Plus, the duping will help her a lot. Forget about the duping. I'm talking about her passive, her ultimate, and her single target. She would need everything. All of the golden lattice. You need 12 golden lattice to make her fully online. To be like, if you want to play PvP versus Wales, you have no chance if they pick her. They're gonna max her out with everything. The devs said this game is free-to-play friendly, right? This is not free-to-play friendly. This is completely not free-to-play friendly. She is not completely free. She is not free-to-play friendly. She's a light and dark unit. But if they got lucky and they got her, this is completely bad. Because you need the lattice on her ultimate and her first skill. Why? Because this is the damage resource, the damage source of her. This is just for increasing your chances. So whoever wails on this unit, they will have more odds to follow up successfully, while you will sit down without that. For PvP, for PvE, you need a Lily as well. If you want to be that good on bosses, you need a Lily with her. It's not like, a Lily would be good. No, you must have a Lily with her. You need it. She can't be played in bosses without a Lily. Why? Because Lily, when she gives her a twin trick and she auto-attack Lily, she will auto-attack with her. And if she lands a crit, she will trigger her passive and hit again. And she will hit again, because it will be 60%, because it will be, why not, right? So 100%, so she will attack, 100% she will attack again. Then 60% chance of the 100%, because it's a high percentages to 60%, she might attack again. That's crazy. That's crazy. I wish they removed the level 5 skill and put it here at 90%, and they said, like on the second hit or the second follow-up successfully, she will land a dot. That would be great, no? She could be a daughter, right? But no, we had to give it all, like we had to reduce the RNG. So you need to pay for lattice, so you're gonna have better RNG. Damn game. Damn game. Okay, that was my opinion. I know, you know, I do deep and depth. We create some shit. We know where, I know where the ceiling for a character that you should invest in, and where's the minimum requirement for her. The minimum requirement for her is you need 12 lattice. You need to completely max out every single skill on her so she becomes online. Other than that, she's a mediocre unit. Go for Hoyan. Hoyan is still there. Build Hoyan. Trust me. Go build Hoyan. She will help you a lot. In PvP, she's great. In PvE, she will help a lot, especially now with the new meta on Terramatron. One-shot meta. She's absolutely great. And yeah, that was it for the video. I'll be seeing you in the next one.